Hello, this is Eric Colburn from ericcolburn.com with your emergency AutoCAD Civil 3D 911 video, how to edit multiple points. So Dan submitted an AutoCAD Civil 3D 911 request on my website, and what he was trying to do was to edit multiple points at once within his drawing, and was having a hard time doing that. And he was doing something that I've had to do many times, where I have an older point file that has longer description keys than what I use nowadays, and I want to take something that was long before, maybe it said drill hole found all spelled out, and I want to make it say DHF for the description key. And so he had a couple of hundred points like that he was trying to change, and he was going through and editing the raw descriptions one at a time, and was getting frustrated with that. And so anyways, he asked me how to do that. So I don't know where I found this on YouTube, but I know I saw it in a video, and I've never seen this described in any of the books I've read. But this is a great tip for editing points, and I don't think it's limited to the raw description, but probably how you will use it most often. Maybe point elevations you might want to edit all at once too, like this. So what I did was I brought in some points, and in this case, actually, this is a good example because it was a point file that I had used longer descriptions. I had brought in and then made all the edits like I'm going to show you to make them into shorter raw descriptions. So in this case, I'll work backwards because they're already in the short raw description format. But what I did was, in the under points container in the prospector tab of the tool space, I just reorganized all the points by raw description, because that's how I want to select the points. And then I'm just going to click on the first point that I want to edit, and then I'm going to hold down the Shift key and select the last point. Okay, so I have a group of points that I want to edit, and then I'm going to right click and select edit point. So here you go, you can see all the points that I want to edit. And so what I'm going to do again is just click on the first one, hold the Shift key, click on the last one, and then you can let go of the Shift key. And then in this case, I'm going to edit the raw description. So I'm going to hold right over where it says raw description, and then right click again and select edit. And you'll see everything is still selected, but the first line, that in this case I'm editing the raw description, is highlighted. And let's just say we change it from the short description of DHF to drill hole found. Okay, hit enter, and you can see what it did was I only had to edit that once, and it did all the highlighted points all at once. Okay, so let's try that again. Hold down, I'm going to click on the first point number in the series, hold the Shift key, pick the last one, and then I can let go of the Shift key. And then let's look at elevation. I'll hold over the elevation, right click, select edit. So you can see you can also edit, I think you can edit any of these, but there's the point elevation, and I'll just change everything to elevation 100, 1000, that's fine. And it did it. Okay, so very good way of editing a bunch of points at once without having to go through and take each individual description or elevation and go through it. You know, if you have hundreds of points, that's just not very practical. So hopefully that helps you out when you're editing points in AutoCAD Civil 3D. You don't have to do it one by one. You can do multiple point edits by holding the Shift key while selecting the points and then holding over the column, right click and pick edit. So this has been your emergency AutoCAD Civil 3D 911 video by me, Eric, from EricColburn.com. I hope it's been useful to you. If you'd like to subscribe to my YouTube channel, please do so and leave a comment below if you have any comments or questions, and visit EricColburn.com for additional land surveying and Civil 3D resources. Thank you, work smart, and be brilliant.